Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Because they're so close to the ground, their feet are always touching the ground like this.
What is it like? I don't know. You've been in the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Pelicans taking on the Suns. For the New Orleans Pelicans, after winning Game 2, they now try their luck in a very hostile environment. Suns. It's the NBA on 2K. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's DJ in at the one. And for the Suns, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Booker. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
New Orleans ball.
Here's DJ, defended by Jones. Here's DJ. And it's all from three-point range. And it's Phoenix's ball. Left side Jones. Down low. Here's Booker. Great D that time from Williamson. Here's DJ, defended by Jones. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
DJ's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Jones, the pass to Booker. It's hauled in by New Orleans. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's DJ. 6 points for him. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Snatched away. And it's the Pelicans on the break. The 3. He drops it from range. DJ's got 9.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Here's Jones. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to Jones from that distance, or he's going to look to shoot.
Here's DJ, defended by Jones. DJ, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
New Orleans leading by 7. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Williamson, and he banks in the layup.
He makes it look easy. Zion just feasting on that second chance bucket.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's the floater. Jones misses. Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 11-2 run.
2 minutes.
Here's DJ. Sends it home from three-point land.
Field goal.
He's got 12.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Sun. New Orleans has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Booker in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Beal, the pass to Nurkic. Beal surveying the D. Jones. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That's just Jones finding a gap in the defense and then trying to take advantage.
Here's DJ. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Suns. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's DJ. Drains the triple. DJ's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Booker against McCollum. Booker can't get it to go. The Pelicans lead by 14. Here's DJ. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped 56 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Nurkic. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's DJ. 24 points for him. Launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 17. Here's Beal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Murphy.
Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
That one's off. And the Suns.
Substitution on the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Morris outside. Allen outside. Takes it inside. Pass to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Morris for 3. Nails it from 3. Morris has got himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's DJ. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's New Orleans in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. We'll be right back. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Messi in at center, locking down the middle. It's stolen. Now the Pelicans in transition. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Ingram against Beal. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Jones. Rebounded by New Orleans.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. New Orleans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting for New Orleans.
Good on both. Suns trail by 20. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Jones. They need this. Misi grabs the board.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Jones with the ball.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's DJ. Off the mark there with a 3.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Inside. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker now in attack mode. That's the kind of hard-charging approach he needs to have to get points on the board.
New Orleans calls timeout. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. In the third spot, Devin Booker.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Here's DJ. 32 points in the game for him. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 6. O'Neal on the wing. Shot is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
All right, time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Jose Alvarado's injury. Allie, any news?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Pelicans' head athletic trainer, and the diagnosis is relatively mild. A bruised knee. Not great, but could be worse. And to come down with an injury at this point is a huge blow. The last thing he wants is to bow out in the midst of the playoffs. Back to you.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Left side, Jones. Outside, O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Booker looking around. Shot from 12, and he hits the jump shot. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Phoenix calls timeout.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for your Suns dancer.
For New Orleans, Jones comes in for Ingram, and it's DeJounte Murray in for C.J. McCollum. .136 left in the third quarter. Now here's Morris. Defense is right there. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like whenever Morris is putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to compromise themselves.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He misses the free throw. Robinson Earls checked in for Zion Williamson. Good on the second one. 1:25 left in the third. Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's DJ. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Plumlee. Jones with some nice D.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
They swipe it to the inside, and he jams it home with authority.
Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
Here's Allen. 5 points in the game. Morris deciding where to go with it. Allen against Murray. Shoots from 12. Here's Dunn. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's had just one attempt at the line earlier. The first free throw is good.
Dunn, 2 shots.
And good on the second. So he makes them both. New Orleans has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Misi. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Misi's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Great finish on the drive from Morris. This is what happens when you give him the lane.
Here's DJ. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so it's New Orleans with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. We've got Bol. Monte Morris is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Misses off the left iron.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's DJ. Knocks it down from distance. DJ's got 41.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Morris outside. Pass to Allen. The kick out to Morris. The offensive rebound. Shots blocked. Now the Pelicans in transition. DJ, no good. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Morris outside. And the Suns miss again. And for the Pelicans, their shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Snatched up, Tice. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Morris right side. For 3, Allen. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's DJ. Good! Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And here's Morris. Done. The pass to Morris. Allen on the wing. That's tipped. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Murray's shot is good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
DJ, no good. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Here's DJ. And again, no good by New Orleans. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DJ.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Bull. DJ, no good. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Morris to end the run. Knocks down the long J.
An efficient range shooter, Morris can't be allowed to get looks like that.
Here's DJ. Another shot. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now here's Morris. Guarded closely. That one a little long. Here's DJ. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
They won't see me